Microsoft needs to expand their Office suite. Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about my thoughts about Microsoft Office being available on certain platforms but not being available on iOS. Now here's what I think. Well, there are alternatives in order to get Microsoft Office, but here's the thing, I just can't find it, you know? And like there are certain applications out there that can bring Microsoft Office onto the iPhone, but the problem is that some of them can just view a Word document, but you can't edit them, and some of them you can edit them and create it, but you have to create an account with that application. And for me, I want to do this without creating more accounts. Jeez, it's really getting hot in here. You know, outside it's cold, which is like 37 degrees Fahrenheit, but in my room it's like steaming in here. I gotta turn on the fan. Time to turn on the fan. And there goes the fan, right there. Yeah. See that? It's spinning. Hallelujah! Whew, it was tough getting the angle back to exactly the way it was before I showed you guys my ceiling fan running. So, yeah. Anyway, now that I'm comfortable, let's actually talk about what I was talking about before. What was that? Oh yeah, Microsoft Office not being available for iOS. So there are certain ways that you can put Microsoft Office onto your iOS device, and I mentioned the two ways, but there's also another way that you have this thing called OnLive that you can actually stream it onto your iPad. But here's the thing. Now what Apple is doing is that they're trying to let users use their iOS devices to create documents, to create graphs and charts, and somewhat Excel sheets, because you guys know on Mac OS X you have three applications called Programs, Keynote, and then there was some other one which I can't remember, but there was the third one. And then you can put those back and forth, whether it's your iPad, iPod Touch, or the iPhone. And then this was actually first released on the iPad, and then I believe this they started putting it out on the iPhone and the iPod Touch back in 2011. I can't remember, but I know it had to be back then somewhere. But Microsoft Office is not on iOS yet. What are you doing, Microsoft? I mean, sure that you're putting it on Windows Phone 8 or Windows Phone 7. In fact, people can actually get it on Windows Phone 7, and I'm assuming you can get it too on Windows Phone 8. But why can't you put it across on all platforms, including Android, for believe it or not? Like, Android doesn't have it yet. I started looking up on YouTube to find out how to put Microsoft Office onto iOS, and there was one video that caught my eye, and it was talking about like how that Microsoft will actually release Microsoft Office for the iOS devices somewhere in 2013. Hello, we're in 2013 right now, but when? Well, I don't know. There are like rumors spreading around or something, but chances are possibly it might not happen. Yeah. Come on, I can't find a way. No, come on. Let's see, go into the... I'm getting distracted right here. I'll lock it now. There, it's locked, so you can't. When you search up Microsoft Office in the App Store, you either get like some third-party applications, and then there are certain things that you have to do with it in order to get it working, or you just get tips and tricks on how to use Microsoft Office for your PC or a desktop in general, because this is also available for the Mac. In fact, the benefit for me to have Microsoft Office on my iOS devices will get all my reports done for school, because if you're sitting in study hall, I'm not sure your school is like this, and they let you use your iPods, then you can like get your report done on your iOS device, and then if it's not due that day, then when you go home, you can take the document that you created on your iOS device, transfer it onto your computer, print it out, staple it, and then tuck it off to the side, and then hand it in tomorrow, and then go back to playing more video games. Video games. Too bad my iPod Touch 5th generation replaced my PSP. I still have that thing because that was the first gadget that really got me into tech, even though I don't use it that often, only once in a while. But I'm still gonna keep it because I got good memories with that thing. So, in conclusion, Microsoft really needs to expand Microsoft Office onto the mobile platform. I mean, they're already doing that with Windows Phone 8, I believe, and I know there is in Windows Phone 7. But what about Android and iOS? So I don't know. Microsoft, you gotta. Hopefully, you're doing something about that. Hopefully, you're coming up with a set of applications for iOS and Android, so that way, Apple's not the only one that has done their part with that for the Mac side. Because we gotta. I mean, not everybody has a Mac. We have PCs, in this world, and we want to transfer work documents from here to our PC, so we don't have to go out spending thousands of dollars on a Mac, which to some people that may be ridiculous, but some people say, it's only money. So my question to you guys is should Microsoft expand their Microsoft Office on the mobile platform? And here's the thing, BlackBerry 10 was just released. Is Microsoft Office released on the BlackBerry 10? I'm assuming not, because that operating system just came out, and not that many people are using a BlackBerry, but whoever used to be a BlackBerry fan are probably excited right now. So for those of you that are enjoying your new BlackBerry phone, try looking up Microsoft Office and the market that they have there to see if they have it or not. And if they don't, go ahead and leave a comment down below. So I'll see you in the next one, and probably this video will be completely false by the time Microsoft actually releases Microsoft Office into iOS. So if that happens in the future, don't remember this video, even though it'll still be up. Why are you guys still here? Don't you have things to do?